Hi friends, I was just outside with you guys planting flowers and squashes and cucumbers and all kinds of fun things for another round of seed starting. And today we are, look at these peppers. I'm so proud of myself, just so tickled that I did it. First time. Oh, I hope it's not beginner's luck. But we're gonna top peppers. My battery's about to die. Hold on, let me go get a new battery. Okay, yes, topping peppers. So last year was my first, I did an experiment. I'd heard about it, and I didn't quite trust it. So some peppers in the garden I left alone. Other peppers I topped tinily. Other peppers I topped what they recommend. So let me tell you about topping peppers and why you might want to try at least experimenting with the process this year, if not going out for the full bang. So the idea of topping peppers is, and I saw a great example. Here's a great example. So let me see if I can get you guys to where the camera will focus. In these little nubs, I can already see them. There is little itty bitty side growths right there in the little nubs. And those will never grow out as long as the main leader is going. If you cut the leader here, you cut the stem, it'll force these to grow out. And the concept is you get a ton more flowers, a ton more fruit, and because you're making a much bushier plant. It's not coming just, you know, a one stem. It's kind of like, I guess if you think about tomato suckers and how you pull tomato suckers off because it is robbing from the main plant, this is kind of a little bit opposite of that, in that you might not get as tall of a plant, but you'll get a much larger plant and a greater yield in your harvest. And I will tell you what, oh my gosh, did it work for me last year. Now, I did watch Gary over at the Rusted Gardener this morning do it. So last year when I did it, of course I had bought starts from a greenhouse. So when I purchased those starts, when I transplanted them, I topped them. He showed how he does it when they are at this stage, actually probably a younger stage than mine are. When they just have, it's kind of at that third set of true leaves. So leave 2 sets of true leaves. I'm gonna just do my own thing and see where it makes sense for me to top them. And some might be ready, some might not be. And but I'll bring you guys down here close so you can see it. I'm gonna get through all of these and top them. Oh, but if some of you know why some of them are yellowing, let me know. They're definitely not soaked by any means. So I know it's not the watering issue, but maybe I need to feed these peppers differently. I'm not quite sure. They're not all doing it, just some have a little bit of yellowing going on. So let me find a good example that I can easily demonstrate to you. We'll just take this one, the one I originally showed. So I got 3 pepper plants in here. So these are down here, the baby, you know, very first set of leaves. They're pointless, they mean nothing. This is a first true leaf, second set of true leaves, third set of true leaves. So really I can come in here and take this whole tip off. So let me do that and I'll show you what it looks like after the fact. So first off, I cut it, the branch, not just the leaves. You want to cut this branch off. And that is what he looks like after he's cut off. Now, in here, there is, whoops, right in there. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. There's a little start. Let me get these out of the way. Right in here, there's a little start, down here, down here. Now each one of those will take off now that I've done that. So let me come in here, get this guy. Done. And this one I'll do here. Okay, done. So that is what he looks like after all 3 of them have been topped. So I'm going to keep going through that process. So let me do an overhead of what it looks like. Let me put this guy back. An overhead of what it looks like with them all not topped. Then I'll come back and show you what it looks like after they've been topped. Okay, some of these aren't quite ready to be topped yet, so I'm just going to leave them be for a little bit. Alrighty, and that's all that there is to topping. Like this one, I don't think I did, but 2 of them. I didn't do 1 of them. And I'd encourage you, just give it a try, just even if you only do 1 for comparison. Now, what Gary said it was, and I don't have experience with this, is not all pepper plants like to be topped equally. So I'll just tell you from my experience, my bell peppers, my jalapenos, and my banana peppers, whoops, excuse me, those all greatly increased from what I would have gotten any other year by not topping them. Oh. So I recommend it. That's probably the breadth of my knowledge, topping peppers. But if you have other experience with other types of peppers that you know it works really well with, leave it in the comments below, because I'm sure somebody's going to ask questions that I'm not going to be able to answer, but you might be able to. So we still have about 3 to 4 weeks till I can plant these out. So they're just going to go back underneath the grow lights. So you guys saw the size of these before I topped them. I do have a question. I don't know if I should pot these up again. So these are just 2-inch cells. I think they're 2.5-inch cells. And I'm wondering if they're not gonna get root bound, if they have to wait a few more weeks. So let me know your thoughts on that too. Should I pot them up or should I leave them? Okay, thanks guys for coming along. I'm gonna go to my son's now and we're gonna have some quiche for lunch. Talk to you later.